Hello there. My name is Bunny. You can call me by he, they, and it pronouns. And that sentence alone probably just turned half of the viewers away from this. Coaster enthusiasts are just like that. Not to generalize, but my favorite thing is generalizing. I just wanted to info dump about my special interests for however long this video is. If you guys don't know, I'm autistic, unsurprisingly. And my biggest special interest is a theme park in Mason, Ohio called Kings Island. It is 50 years old, and I collect things from it. A lot of things. Like anything I can get my hands on, honestly. But I have, so because of that, I have this giant box. It is completely filled with maps and such. The original plan for this video, when I started planning it like 2 years ago, was to show off everything in my KI collection, every shirt that I have, every plush and souvenir bottle and map and brochure and like everything, but it would be impossible to gather everything that I own that's KI related, considering everything that's in this box isn't even all like the paper stuff that I own. I'm sure there's a couple of Winterfest maps and other things that are out in the kitchen that I just simply don't have in here, because why should I put them in the box when I have, you know. I don't really have much of a plan for this video. I just want to show it all off though. We can start with the things on the top. I have a sweet spot bag. I'm not gonna, everything's in baggies. I'll take most of it out of the bags, but I don't think I need to take this out. It probably had Buckeyes in it at some point or something of that nature. I also have a social distancing marker. Shout out to Kayla. She found this and gave it to me because she's cool like that. She worked there 2020 and 2021. She was on the Banshee team. This is the bag of things that isn't exactly paper, but was small enough to fit in here. For example, this. If you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know this. It's from New Year's 2018 going into 2019, I think. This thing. It's from the actual like 50th anniversary, so April 29th. It's from the Hall of Fame induction that they did. I found it on the ground. I wasn't even there when they did the whole like ceremony stuff. I don't know why. Like I said, anything I can get my hands on. This is a bunch of random stuff. Who remembers this? This is from Snoopy's Starlight Spectacular, and it's like one of those. I don't think the effect can come across on video, but it's one of those glasses that it like turns the lights into shapes. It's not working because the only light I have in here is already a shape. Wow. Apparently it's supposed to turn everything into a snowflake. Here's a ticket from the year I was born. So obviously I didn't use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Dinosaurs Alive admissions. I was a fiend for dinos when it happened. What can I say? So I got this fat stack now. It's a paper ticket that we printed out at some point for my birthday in 2007. I don't remember going to the park on my birthday in 2007, but apparently we did. 4 tickets from 2008. This is my Fun Picks lanyard from 2016. I think that was the year they introduced Fun Picks, and let me show you how easy it is to separate this. You can imagine writing Beast and Racer in this. It immediately just went constantly. That's how you knew a ride was good, though. On the end of it, I have one of these boys from Hollywood Nights, which is one of my favorite shows to ever hit the park ever. This is, and then also I'm covering someone's face. I don't know if they would like to be like on the internet. I'm not friends with them anymore. But all their like social media accounts are private now and whatever. So just to be sure. And that is another friend of mine. That is me. It's from 2015, and it was their first time on Beast, and they were both very much like not scaredy cats, but they were afraid of heights and such. But the both of them, so I was very proud of them. I'm still very proud of them. One of these boys. Pretty self-explanatory. It's one of the buttons from April 29th. And another one, because we kept finding them everywhere. I also have the paper crown that they were handing out at the beginning of the day, but that is out in the living room, and I don't feel like going and getting it. Because I feel like it'll get smashed if I put it in the box. So I haven't done that yet. This sadly does not have the year on it, but it's an adult ticket from the Paramount days, quite obviously. A bunch of cards. Let's go. This is my old pass, as you can see. It went through some shit. It's like this on the end because one time my friend got stuck in a bathroom stall in the park, and we didn't have a coin on us to unlock it. So I used my pass because I had my pass on me because we were going to get food. This is also a pass of mine. It's got the Thrills Connect logo on it. This one's one of my mom's old ones. Also one of my mom's old ones. One of my sister's old ones with the Thrills Connect. I probably don't have to show all of these, but I want to. It's another one of my mom's old ones. Another one of my sister's old ones. This is an old photo card. Not sure what was on this. But it's new for 2015. This is my mom's, which seems to have been through... No, that's mine. Never mind. Never mind. Yep, I don't have the best track record of keeping care of my passes, apparently. And I'm gonna cover my dead name here. My old... the Ace card from the single year that I was a part of Ace, and then that experience of maybe I'll tell that story someday, but I went to Coaster Stock that year, and that's what killed my love for coaster enthusiasm. I am no longer a coaster enthusiast because of that shit. R.I.P. my coasting days. I was gonna try to do this in some sort of like chronological order, but I don't think there's any real way to do that. These are kind of boring. The 50th maps. Whoa, I didn't know I had so many of them. Yeah, it's got the little park guide thing going on. Sponsors on the back. It's got the street partying, Club KI, and talking about the tower, and then the Tower Gardens, and Off the Rails, Phantom Theater Encore, which utterly obsessed with, gonna continue being utterly obsessed with, passion for fashion and the 70s on demand. We love that for them. Help, I can't. It's a map. Who knew? This is my first ever 54-inch band. It's special because, well, like I said, I was a huge coaster enthusiast as a child, and I couldn't ride Diamondback, and I wanted to so bad. And then I got to. This is a Zoltar card. I miss him dearly. They removed all the Zoltars in like 2019. R.I.P. Zoltar. A 2016, 2015? No, I guess this is 2015, huh? 'Cause it's Haunt. No, this... Blackout was 2015. I feel like it should have been 2014. Anyway, yeah, it's advertising the skeleton key and the Nobu, which this is after the typo was fixed. It used to be a typo on the Nobu signs, and instead of monsters, it said monstores, and that was a heavily memed on thing by me and my friends. And by memed on, I mean we were 12 and annoying. I'm not gonna take this out of the bag, but it's a BOGO funnel cake that we never used. I was probably one from the Wheel or the Plinko back in the day. It was a Snoopy's Halloween Party map from 2014, it looks like. Advertising dog days, dog pass information, and then the actual map itself. All the stuff on it that you could do. I was an avid member of the I Want to Bring My Dog to Dog Days club, and I never got to. Because we have always had reactive dogs. That doesn't fly too much in public. Here's a special one. Let me see if it'll focus on that instead of me. No? Okay. And it's from 2015. And it's got Circumagine on it. Circumagine was my thing. This random thing from 2015 that they never did again. Or 2017, what did I say, 2015? It's the pass holder pocket guide. A lot of the stuff is folded in weird ways because I put it in my pocket. There's special events, including the Mystic Timbers Tuesdays, which was a thing that happened. And just like talking about, wow, you're a season pass holder, spend more money. Here's another special one, and it's from 2012. That's some Ed Alonso action. It's another show guide. British Invasion. Hot Summer Nights, Ed Alonso's. Dinos. 70s, oh my god. And then there's all the show times that were in this handy little calendar that I wish still existed, because remembering which days the shows are off it's hard to do. 2018 Winterfest map. There's nothing very special about it in terms of being a map, other than it's a map of Winterfest from 2019. I don't know what else to tell you. All the Winterfest maps kind of look the same. These are from the breast cancer awareness events. This is from the Snoopy one, where you would put, it was a little Snoopy figure on a floaty, and you'd put him in the fountains. And then this is from Kicks Cancer, where you'd kick a soccer ball into the fountain. The Circumagine cast did that, and I was so mad that I was not there that day. Like, I was so determined. I was like, next year if they do that, I'm gonna see it. And then the Origins cast did do it, and guess what I didn't see? This is a Great Pumpkin Fest map. Wow, it's the Great Pumpkin Fest. Who knew? From 2017, I guess. A little haunt warning. Presented by Hershey. On the back, it's got the little Winterfest thing and Mystic. This thing is fucked up because it was on my wall, but it's the only one that I have from 2017. The only show guide, I think. It's got Back to the 90s, Origins, Off the Charts, Peanuts Party in the Park, and Lunch with the Peanuts, and I cut off the dog show section because nobody liked dog show. Here's a show guide from 1975. A guide to shows for all ages. I hope I can get this to focus because the text is so tiny. But it is very, very cool. And it's also very interesting, the person I bought this from, they checked off the shows they wanted to see, I guess. And I thought that was really cool. One of the Viewmaster reels. I've been wanting one for a long time, and then I finally was able to get a hold of one. I don't think you're gonna, that's the KI Theater, this one right here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it because it needs light behind it, not in front of it. But it is a very, very cool thing. We don't have a Viewmaster to put it in, but we've been trying to get a hold of one to do so. There's also a couple other reels like this for KI, but I only have the one. Back to something boring. 2019 Winterfest Guide. There's the table of contents. I'm not going to flip through all of it because obviously it is there's a lot of things in this book, including Tinker's. We love Tinker's Toy Factory. Blue hot chocolate. That was from 2019. Which I think this is the only 2019 one I have. I didn't go much that year. Not as much as I usually would, at the very least. Here's an interesting thing. Superhero Day. That got shut the fuck down. So that's fun. This is like a special event guide, I guess. Dinos After Dark was very fun. I forgot about Banshee Brewfest. That thing happened. New for 2015. I forgot about Dollar Days. I miss Dollar Days. That shit normally fell on my birthday. So when we'd be there for my birthday, it'd be Dollar Days, and I could get ice cream and stuff. This one. From 1979, I believe. Your guide to a fun-filled world of entertainment. Hooray for Hollywood! And it opens up like this. To show all the different shows and the times. Unfinished Carnival postcard from 2019. Passport and Adventure Club thing. I think. Is this one from 2019 or 2020? This must be from 2019 because I put my name in the front of it. So 2019. It's got all the different countries, and there were riddles and other things you had to do, and you would get stickers, and then you could get something at the end. I don't remember. We never finished it. We were too busy watching shows and other things to fully complete it. And I'm assuming this passport is also from 2019 then. Yes. You love the cool concept art for all the floats. This was always my favorite part. I miss our airship. It's Carnival. What are you gonna do? 2018 Winterfest Guide. It's the same vibes as the one I already showed. Tinkers and Tinkers. That's what the cups looked like that year. So interesting, I know. This one is a little more fun, though it's still just a Winterfest guide. because it's the first one. This one's from 2017, and it's got all the characters on the front. Jack Frost does not look like that, dear God. Is that Jack Frost? No, that's the Ice Prince. He doesn't look like that at all. It was way harder to navigate these. Tinkers. What the Dickens? What the Dickens is great. 2017 Great Pumpkin Fest map. Talking about Winterfest on the back. As everything from 2017 did. Well, I guess they're not the most recent things in the collection, but from the actual 50th, the April 29th, 2022, there's the schedule with all the speakers and other things that happened. A little brief history, and then the actual map itself here. I don't know what happened to my voice there, ignore that. All of the gold highlighted things are things that opened on opening day, that have been here since opening day. It's cool. I think that's pretty, you know. And then, lastly, for this section, because this has gone on way longer than I thought it was going to, and has been way more spoon draining than I thought it would. AKA, it took way more of my energy as a disabled ass bitch than I thought it would. There's the other little like brochure type thing that they handed out. Phantom. And the schedule events including birthday cake at 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, I still have this whole thing to do, so I will pick that up. You didn't see that. My secrets have been revealed. But yeah, I will finish the rest of it at a later date, filming at least. So you will see me then. Day 2 of filming this. Ow. Yeah, I'm actually wearing a KI shirt this time. Wow. I think I would have done that in the first part of this filming, but wasn't thinking about it. I thought we would go through the modern stack first, just because you always save the best for last, right? They are in chronological order from here on out, except we're gonna end up going backwards. Here is a 2021 Winterfest map. So interesting, I know. Tink Tonk the Wink Wonk. We love him. I love this new layout of maps. Way better than, like, what they were doing before. Despised that. I love when maps are folded and great. Parade. We love a parade. And the map itself. Again, most of the Winterfest maps are pretty much exactly the same. But that one is pretty special for a lot of reasons. If you know, you know. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna explain my not gonna explain the entire history behind that right now. These ones were given to me by my best friend. I did not go to the park at all in 2020 or 2021 except for one single Winterfest trip, hence that map. But my best friend Kayla got me a couple of maps because she knows I am a collector of everything KI related. So there's a haunt map, tricks and treats on the back. If you hear my dog whining, this is the back of my bed, and she's up on the bed. She doesn't like that I'm on the floor and she's on the bed. There you go. It's got all of the scare zones and houses. And it is cool because it opens like this. Again, I didn't go to Haunt last year, but it looked amazing as far as I saw on socials. I drew a lot of scare actors last year. A lot of them. Couple Grand Carnival 2021 things. We've got Queen Hannah, our beloved, and Scott Houdolini. There's Marty and his friends. I love Marty and his friends. This ugly ass shirt they released. No offense, but full offense, there has only ever been one good Carnival shirt, and it was the one from the first year. Maybe that's just me. There's the map with the parade route and everything. 10 out of 10. We love the Night of Nights. If it doesn't come back next year, I'm gonna be very, very sad. If it doesn't come back next year, it better be replaced with something equally as good. Or better. These I'm just gonna show in the bags because there's no real reason for me not to. They are show guides from 2019. This is the regular one. Totally 80s, my beloved. The royal finale. Sorry about the glare. And then yes, this is the Carnival one. So you can see all of the times are different. And also, obviously, Hot Rhythm is there. The back with everything. Here's the one from 2018. Forever Country, Off the Charts, Lunch and Party, Jump and Gravity, and Patio Players, which, who has ever seen that show? Like, there's one photographer in the entire community that I think has seen that show. Sorry to the Patio Players. It's a little advertisement for Haunt. Some year. Oh, it's been 2018 because that has Chaos on it. First year they were sponsored by Hershey, I'm pretty sure. This is a 2015 show guide from the Haunt times. I don't know why I have multiple of these. I don't know how it happened, but I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. Got Blood Drums, Monster Rock, Hot Blooded, my beloved. The day we get Hot Blooded back is the day that the world starts healing. I hoard show guides. Like a small animal hoarding food for the winter. 2014 park map for Halloween. Not Haunt, just Halloween. And dinosaurs. Loved me a good dinosaurs at Halloween. And, oh, I have two. But 2015, like, actual Haunt map, or as it says, a Fright guide. I cut one of these up, I believe, and put it on my wall at one point. Right by my bed, I had a bunch of KI stuff on the wall that I'd cut off with different maps and show guides and other things. It was glorious. I don't know why I stopped doing that. Probably make this room way more interesting. Skeleton Crew and Ghouls Gone Wild. And obviously, Blood Drums. You've got Bored to Death, which had a piece of Phantom Theater in it, by the way. Carnival, which was great. Club Blood, which I never got to go through. But I love that house. I think it's still called Delta Delta Die at this point. Yeah, which one of my favorites of all time. Fatals, Slaughterhouse, which also has a piece of Phantom Theater in it. And Killmart was the new big thing this year. And a fun fact, Killmart was my first haunted house of ever. Yeah, I cut this out of one of these and put it on my wall. Oh my god, Cornstalkers was so bad. A very special show guide. It is from Circumagine's first year. It's got a bunch of different rides on the back. I thought I had completely lost this. Turns out I had two. So, I'm fine with that. It's got that really helpful times guide at the bottom. Boys are back. Rock and Roll Never Forgets, which was a show. 80s again, which back then it sure was a show. We are still in 2014. Map. I loved the color scheme for 2014. The blue and purple, just amazing. 2014, I think, is still one of my favorite years of KI stuff ever. I had so much fun that year. Honestly, it was the last year before my coaster enthusing got just completely ruined by adult men. Another thing I don't have to take out of the bag, let's go. It's about Fright Feast, which is not a thing anymore, but I wish it was. I never got to experience it because for some reason in my feeble little tiny person brain, I thought they would force me to go through Madame Fatals, and I didn't want to go through Madame Fatals. I just wanted to experience the Fright Feast, and it's like, I could have just said, like, nope, I don't want the fast pass, or given it to someone else, or like whatever, or just like not gone through it. Like, I don't know. My 9-year-old self truly didn't know anything. And also, apparently, this is the first year of Skeleton Key, which is another thing I never got to do because I didn't start going through houses until 2014. When on my birthday party at the very end of the season, I forced myself to go through Killmart and Bored to Death. I was on my dad's back and had my eyes closed and my ears plugged. The next year I went through all the houses multiple times though, so don't touch me. Here's a good old 2013 Fright Guide. Bored to Death and Delta Delta Dio were the new bitches, and we love them. Other than that, everything else is the same except for Psycho Circus, which is good, and Graveyard Shift, whomst I adore greatly. Also, Hot Blooded was there. Better look at all of that. Oh, Holiday Horror was there still. Forgot about that. Wow. So interesting. Wow. Gonna go on to the old shit now. Let's go. Starting with a show guide from 2009. This was my first, like, vintage KI purchase. Why? I don't know. It's got everyone's favorite show, Marty's Party. It's got Don't Stop the Music, which in fact was a show. Country Line, which in fact was a show. Endless Summer, love that shit. Flashback Totally 80s was a show. Also Pirates of the Caribbean, which was in fact a Jimmy Buffett show. And fun fact about that, there were these cardboard parrots. I don't know if they were cardboard, but these cutouts of photos of parrots that were on the sides of the bandstand for that show. And one survived on the corkboard that's in the back of the showplace for many years. It appears to be gone now, which is so sad because many pieces of my fan art and letters have been up on that corkboard next to that parrot over the years, but not anymore. This is like a brochure type thing that would sit next to the tickets in like Kroger or whatever. They used to put like a map, or not a map, like a calendar on the back of all of these things. It's talking about would have been I can't think of the old name of the water park. This was Firehawk's opening year. We got in some Nickelodeon branding, obviously. Oh, I guess it was Boomerang Bay. I just can't fucking read. Wonderful. And then you just turn the page and it's just him. Wonderful live entertainment. I'm sure it's the lady from the 2009 I don't know why I've never noticed this before. It's the same image. This is, again, one of those advertisement brochure type things for Paramount's Winterfest. And let me tell you, I adore the images in this thing. First off, there's the back of it with the thing. But, you know, you've got ice skating on the fountain. But, like, it's just stock images photoshopped onto the thing. The Christmas parade, which is the same thing. It's just, like, stock images of costumes. Same thing with, with Santa's Toy Factory. Like, what is going on? It's so funny. And then on the back here, there's, just another photo of the thing. The theme was, like, postcards from home. The train ride was also themed like that. And then there's this photo of some Nickelodeon characters and more postcards, which read, "You're not going to believe this, but I actually met Little Bill and SpongeBob and Blue and Dora the Explorer. They were amazing." I'm sure they were. Also from 2005, it is a park map with Italian Job from October. There's a nice Winterfest advertisement down there. Upgrade pass. Amazing. We love to see it. This is the most boring graphic design I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. I hate this fucker. I hate him so much. Tomb Raider the ride! Wow! Vortex, Italian Job, Beast. Wait, where did, oh, it's down here. The Beastie. Love that. Nick or Treat, by the way, is the name of the kids' Halloween event. I love that. This one is from the year I was born. And it was not called a park map, it was called a park guide. Great. And the year I was born was the year Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Castle was born. I'm sorry. I am the cause of Phantom Theater's downfall. The calendar on the inside. Oh my god, do you guys want to see Weird Al Yankovic? Amazing. All of the entertainment offerings, including the stunt show. At the top here. And then food and beverage, if you were ever wondering. Here's the actual map itself. I do kind of miss this really bright map designs that they used to have. Another one of those brochure things, because when you can't find a map, sometimes this is all you got. And I really love Tomb Raider the ride. Tomb Raider the ride is just one of those things. Let's just say I cried the first time I went through Madame Fatal's just because I was in there and I'd never been in there before. Fun fact. Amazing concept art. We love to see it. Whatever alien attack is, that was in the action theater, I believe. 30 years of chills and thrills, baby. Very large spread. Jimmy Neutron, boy genius. Now this is like getting into like old stuff. Like pre-Paramount. This does not have a year on it, but wild animal habitat. I have yet to find a single piece of merchandise that doesn't refer to Lion Country Safari as wild animal habitat. I'm convinced it was never called Lion Country Safari. Take a close-up look at a giraffe. There you go. There's a giraffe. Cincinnati Wildlife Research. See eye to eye with a tiger. And tiger on the back. 1979 show guide, baby. The Yabba Dabba Doo Caperoo. We also got New York, New York. And a bunch of other things. Your guide to a fun-filled Kings Island world of entertainment. Come be a kid again. I love this image a lot. This is like a fun guide, I believe is what they used to call them. It's from 1973. Damn. Trees. The Coney trees. Banana split. Entertainment. Golf. Sky. Chandelier. And it's got even more shit in here. It's Oktoberfest originally, some good old racer footage. Why was it all red? So many questions. Like I said, old. Like very old, it's very before Paramount. And this is one of my favorite pieces. This is a fun guide. It's from 1979, as you can see. Beast was all brand new. And it's got a whole bunch of information on here. These illustrations really neat and interesting. And this really cool, really hard to follow map that comes with a huge list of the stuff on it. Now to end off like the real old stuff, I've got this thing, which is in fact a media folder from Son of Beast. It doesn't have any of the original documents on it or anything, but most of that stuff can be found online by now, so I wasn't too mad about it. This is what it looks like on the back. This is what all of the media people that were there at the announcement of Son of Beast would have gotten. The inside of the media folder looks like this. It's got some nice pictures. Sorry, I can't see it. It's got some nice pictures. And this side opens. And it talks about the wild thornberries at the bottom. Because clearly that was not the most important thing that season. Finally, fat stack of maps. Starting with, I believe this is Winterfest 2019. Winterfest map. Onion. Fascinating. Oh, these are our actual performers, for once. They're from 2017, but they are performers. Haunt 2019. R.I.P. to Zombie Mall, truly. Going to assume 2019 and hope that's correct. Winterfest 2018. Again, the Winterfest maps really aren't that interesting. Haunt of 2018, which this thing is fucking, wow. This thing is beat up. Oh, the last year of Blood Drums and the first year of Haunted Homecoming. Sure hope we don't get that thing back. 18, I guess. Great Pumpkin Fest, the pumpkin thing. Winterfest of 2017, this is the first one. Which did not have our performers on it. 2018 regular season map. I have so many 2018 regular season maps and for why. 2016 regular season map. They really don't change that much, to be honest. 2015 Halloween map, Snoopy's Halloween Party, as it was called. And then finally, my many stacks of this guy. His name is Julian. We made that up. I think I showed one of these folded up earlier, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, that is all of it. That is everything in the box. Before the camera dies again, I'm gonna say thank you for sitting through all of this shit and letting me just info dump about the shit I own. Thank you very much. I love you very, very much. Please take care of yourself. Goodbye. Marty's party. You know how it is. You know how it is.